and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I am going to be making mango matcha. Mango matcha. I freaking love mango. And if you haven't noticed from my past videos, I also definitely like matcha. Matcha's good. It just needs to have some sweet to it. And if you're making it not sweet, then there's something wrong with you. Okay. But yes, I do love me some matcha. Today, I tried to get it in the mango theme. You know how I usually try to match my outfit to the theme, but I didn't really have any orange. I did these cheetah pants. They had like barely a tinge of orange, but like not really. But so I mean, I'm kind of there, okay? A little. So first step is really easy. You just I personally got frozen mango. You can use a whole mango. I thawed frozen last night just because that's what I could order on Walmart. So here's the mango. I mean, you can really use as much as you want. I don't like to measure my matcha recipes. If you guys don't like that and you would like me to start making a measurements, then sure. But especially with like a drink, it's all personal preference. If you want a little more sugar, you put a little more sugar. I like eyeballing everything because it's super easy. And I don't know, it's more fun. It feels a little more inventive. I don't know. Like I'm following a formula, putting all those things in there. This is more creative, okay? I'm going to put all that, oops, missed one. Put all that mango into this blender here. We're going to blend it into a puree. And if it becomes more smoothie-like than puree, then that's good too. You're drinking it after all. Okay. So let's just blend this up. This is going to be really loud, so actually I'll turn it down for you guys. This is not a stream. I have editing power. Okay, I think maybe that should be good. I almost feel like I should just make my drink in here. It really, if I was doing this and not making a video, then I probably would. But I know that the presentation may matter a little bit to y'all, so I'm going to actually make it look nice. Whoa! Since this is like cold, do you think I even am going to need ice with this drink? That like smell... Whoa, it smells very mango-y, but... I smell like the heat from it blending, I feel like. In the air. I don't know if that's a good thing, but okay. So first thing, just slap that into your cup here. Bam. Dang! Look at what I did. I already ruined the presentation anyways. Oh! Okay. I'm probably going to need a spoon anyway for this. So I'm just going to get a little spoon to scrape all this out. That's like liquid gold in there. We're not wanting to get rid of all that good stuff. Heck no. I have all the Demon Hunters songs stuck in my head so bad right now. How it's done. Like, that's one of them. I don't know, but I think it's because I saw a TikTok where it was like playing them all earlier. And then I decided to play the soundtrack while I was doing my college. Now it's all I can think of. Oh, Lord. Nails, mascara, fit check for my napalm ever. Like that's just, oh my god, it's so stuck in my head. I need to think of something else. Okay. There's this man in my life, and I just had to really like initiate everything, and it was just too much work being his friend. So I ended up having to let that man go. Okay. I think that's enough of this. Okay, maybe I'll lick it. Mango. I have this little thing. It needs some more water in there to get hot, but you're not going to need that much water. It's not safe to boil it with only nothing, because I don't know, maybe it just gets some metal in there. I really not 100% sure why, but I'm going to follow the instructions. So we're going to get that boiling for our matcha. And while that's boiling, well, I kind of feel like I want to fix this up. Yeah, let me clean this. Just a little piece of paper towel. Okay, that's a little bit better looking at least. There we go. Now you're going to put in there your milk. You might want to wait until the end until you have your matcha and assemble this because it might get a little hot or whatever. But I'm just trying to get this through with. I personally always use oat milk Because it's my baby. I just love me some oat milk. Give it a good shake. Get all that good stuff back up in there. And there we go. I want like a good bit. So probably like that much milk. The matcha is strong. And because you put just a little bit and a lot of water. But I also want a little room for a tiny bit of ice. So that's good. Maybe I don't need room for ice though with this one, because that was like kind of frozen. Okay, what happened was this dude called me, in case you're wondering what that switch was. He's coming over today. We're going to do a collaboration stream on my Twitch. Next thing is our matcha. Here's our little bowl. I can't believe I just started pouring it without like showing you, but here's our little bowl. We're gonna put some matcha up in here. This water literally got heated while we were on call, but usually, okay, if you want to do this right, I guess. Maybe I do. Should I do it right, guys? Okay, maybe I should. Guys, I don't want to do it right. But if you want to do it correctly, first pour it through a little strainer and strain the strainer out. But really, to me, I don't know if it tastes that much different. I've never even had it the other way though, so it very well could. But just a little bit of matcha in there, and we're going to put it with this hot water. Just fill up the thing in there. And then, usually, you'd also want a matcha whisk, which is like a bamboo whisk that you use. But I use a fork that has little prongs. Anything that's little prongy will work. You know, if you wanted to do this higher quality and fancy, you definitely would get all the normal stuff. But that's expensive, and I think that I like this dang culinary grade matcha. Culinary grade, you might think that's a good grade if you just like, I don't know, didn't know. Because culinary, that sounds like it's important or something, right? But no. Culinary grade is not good. It's the lowest grade there is. Okay, and you're also going to want to put all of your sweetener that you're using into here. Today, I think I'm just going to use some honey. I'll let you know if I think the honey is any worse, or you tell me if you want me to dang redo this with sugar, but I think that honey will be just fine and a little bit healthier, you know? I wonder if I'm going to need a tiny bit more matcha in here. Really, you should get it all grated before putting in the honey, but I'm trying to get a move on it, you know, before this all gets hot in here. See, this is pretty good. There's still like a couple little things in it though. Let me give this a taste. Oh, got the little chunky in my mouth. That's really gross. But that stuff is always really gross. I think if it tastes really gross in matcha, that's a good sign. So I don't think we need more matcha, but it does need a little bit more honey for the whole thing. That was sweet, but for it to sweeten the whole thing, I don't think it was sweet enough. It needs to taste sickeningly sweet in here. That looks good. Let me see if the chunkies are out. Not quite. Okay.
2 hours later.
Okay, it's all done. Now we're just pouring this into. Let's do it this way so you guys. Bam. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh! Wait, out the light. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh no. I don't need this phallic dang straw. Okay, here's a good straw. Oh my gosh, this looks so cute. Freaking look. I had to take a quick break for the thumbnail, but this looks really good. My only thing is, I don't know if it's going to be quite sweet enough, but I can always adjust it a little bit. You have to even mix first. It looks so pretty, but it's time for mix. Let's see how it looks after being mixed up in there. Whoa, that one is actually one. It looks cool mixed up. Usually they all look like kind of really gross mixed up, but this one's pretty. Very green. Oh, look. It's like a very light green. You are pretty. Okay, let's give it a go. It's good, but it's not very sweet. It's actually a little bit better. See that, like, I'm gonna want to put a little bit of normal sugar in there, actually. So we don't waste all this stuff, the little bit of left in here, and I don't dirty another dish. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a simple syrup in this thing. Put some sugar in there. I feel like that should be enough sugar for 1 cup. But also, I can, since it already has honey, but also I don't because it's just so bitter. And maybe that'll be good. Let me try it with that much. I don't want to make it too sweet, but I feel like that's not going to be enough if I'm going to be honest. Because sugar is something that you really need a lot of to taste it. Here, this stuff is boiling. Alright, syrup time. Yeah, that was a lot of water. I actually am going to put a tiny bit more sugar. Like, that's barely any more. Since it was only that much, I'll just keep it. Because sometimes when I pour, a lot comes out. There we go. And then all the sugar melts in there. Let me just mix that up for about maybe 20 seconds. We'll see.
A few moments later.
Okay, I mixed it to where there is no, like, sugar crystals left. Now we're going to pour this into here. Oh, yeah. See, I knew I was leaving some extra room in this cup for a reason. Okay, let's give this a taste now. So much better. So much better, but it needs some ice in there. Here's a little. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's give this a real rating. Cheers. It's good. And that really did not make it too sweet. Like, it could even have, like, barely more and it'd still be good. But I'm not going to do that because that's a lot. This is really good. I feel like, what were the other ones I did? This is better than the strawberry one, I think. Or no, better than, what did I do whenever he came over? I think it was strawberry. Yeah, better than the strawberry one. Better than the pineapple one. Actually, that pineapple was kind of good. Maybe it's about with the pineapple. I don't know. This is good, though. I'm going to give it, oh, especially as it's getting cold. Okay. An 8.5 out of 10. Bam. Cause I actually still did. I got a little powdery in there. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Right after saying that, like, oh no. Right after saying that, I actually got like a whole little chunk of So next time, I'm definitely actually going to sift it. But I haven't really had that problem without sifting it before. But maybe I just didn't stir it for quite as long. But yeah, I'm still going to give it an 8.5. That can't affect the rating because that's not the recipe. That was just a little bit of user error there. I love you guys very much. And thank you for watching till the end of this video. I think this is pretty good and you should give it a go. I love y'all. And I do hope to see you in the next one. And I really hope that you could possibly drop a like down below to support me. And maybe subscribe if you like my content. I'm up and coming. I'm next up, trust, okay? And also, I have some totally good videos right over here that you should go check out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.